Today we're gonna be making an express sweet dish. Now this is made from tortillas and we're gonna coat it with syrup. I've made my syrup here. There is a recipe that is uploaded. Make sure you watch how to make the syrup, and you want it in this consistency where it's gonna coat it and then dry on top. So you don't want the consistency for the gulab jamun, you want to have the second stage, but once you watch the video you have an idea. So you just, for this recipe, it's basically really simple. I have some colored sprinkles here that you could use, or you could also use colored coconut. So you can take some designated coconut and add a little bit of food coloring in it and do some different colors so you can sprinkle it on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bunch of my tortillas here, and it's up to you how you want to cut it or how you want to present it. I like to have it in longer strips so people can just eat it like so, but you can really do anything that you want. You could do diamond shapes, and in fact let's do some diamond shapes and I'll show you how just different variations are going to look like. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be frying these tortillas, and what you want to do is you just want to put that in, and that looks like the oil is at the right consistency, at the right heat. Now you don't want to fry this really high because it's going to burn and it's not going to crisp, but you don't also want to fry it on very low, because if you do it on very low it's going to soak up the oil. So let's go ahead and just place our tortillas in there. And I want to go ahead and cut more of the tortillas here. This is just a really quick recipe, so if you have syrup that's ready made and you just grab some tortillas, it goes really fast. So we're just gonna wait just a little bit until it browns really nice. Go ahead and remove this. Make sure you drain as much oil as you can out of it by holding your spoon and slanting it so all the oil is going to drip. And then what you also want to do is you want to have a plate that's lined with paper towel, so it's going to soak up the extra oil. Alright, let's add some more in there. You could even do them where I'll show you where you could have them in wedges. So for example, you could take, let's take 2 tortillas and just cut it like we would a pizza. And this I have made at my daughter's birthday, and the kids absolutely love it. So we're just gonna make little veggies here. Alright, so we're gonna have 3 different varieties. I'm gonna turn that and then come back and cut the other ones in more of diamond shapes. Now if you didn't want to dip it in chansni or sugar syrup, another idea is what you could do is just take some cinnamon and sugar and sprinkle it on top, and you'll have another great dessert that you could have, accompanying like ice cream or something like that. So let's go ahead and grab 2 more tortillas. I have 3. I'm going to cut it in half. stack it. Okay, I'm gonna take this stack here and just cut lengthwise. Like so. And we have diamond shapes. I'm gonna turn this. So make sure both sides are evenly browned. Again, we're going to do the same thing by just cutting it a little sideways, and you're going to have diamond shapes. And like I said, you could have them as big of a diamonds or as little of the diamonds as you wish. I'm going to go ahead and take these out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the veggies in there, fry these up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete frying all these, and when we come back I'm going to show you how we're going to dip this in the syrup and then how we're going to present it. I went ahead, fried all my tortillas, but I wanted to show you the others, the last stage. So once they're cool, then you put it into the syrup and you just coat it with the syrup. You don't need to let it sit in there or anything, because the sugar is going to crystallize a little bit on top. And I have some more here that we've got going, and as you're doing it, you just want to start sprinkling it with the sprinkles there. Add as much or as little as you like, and again, you can do crushed pistachios, you could do colored coconut, you could do anything you like on it. You can even crush up almonds and put almonds or cashews on it too. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then what I'm going to do here is just take some rose petals and just put them around just to add some color in there onto the plate. Let me grab another one. There we go. This concludes our episode of fried sweet tortillas. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Rehana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great recipe. See you then.